Hey everyone, today is September 3rd. We are going to give you a quick wrap up of all the good cruise news for this week. Come with me. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time checking us out, thanks so much. Every Sunday at 1 p.m., we deliver you some positive cruise news for the week. The rest of the days, every day at 4 p.m., we put out some type of a cruise video. We'd love for you to come subscribe to our channel and hang out with us. You heard me right in the beginning. We promote good cruise news. We're not here to talk about terrible things or awful things. Not that we won't cover controversial things. We're just not trying to kind of promote some of the most negative things that people talk about. So anyway, let's get into fun, good cruise news. Number one, MSC Meraviglia is making its inaugural call into Bermuda on August 28th. They just did that this week. So if you've never been on one of those cruises, or if maybe you just didn't know this, every time a cruise ship makes a first call in a port, the harbor master there gives them a fun little plaque. And, they hang it up somewhere in the cruise ship. Go around, look on the different cruise ships, whatever ship you're on, you will find a room or a wall or an area of the ship that is dedicated to those plaques. It's really cool. Check it out the next time you are on a cruise. Speaking of first times, NCL is bringing this Norwegian Sky to the port of Baltimore. It's the first time Norwegians had a ship in Baltimore in decades. So that was a big monumental mark. This week, they're going to be sailing out of there to the Caribbean and New England and different types of voyages. So Cruise Port of Bermuda, if you haven't been, is amazingly simple and easy to get through. I love it there. It is super smooth. One of my favorite cruise ports to sail out of. Next up, let's talk about some really funny things. I learned this week there is a Big Nude cruise. It's called the Big Nude Boat, and it's happening on Carnival Pride in February of 2024. You could do anything you want nude on the ship. You could eat lunch in the nude in the dining room. I will never go on the Pride again. So, just kidding. You could do anything. You could go down the water slides nude. You could hang out at the bar nude. You could sunbathe in the nude. You can go to the shows in the nude. Whatever your things are is your things. I'm not going to shame any of your preferences. You please enjoy yourself. There is not enough Purell in the world after that cruise. Also, they are switching to Norwegian in 2025, so they will be moving over to Norwegian. As soon as I find out what ship that is, I'll be sure to let you know. Maybe you'd like to join the Big Nude Boat for a fun nude cruise. There is a warning about any promiscuity on the ship. It is to be done in private, so this is not a sex cruise. It's just people that like being naked. There you have it. So next up, we have a fun little piece of news. Royal Caribbean and Inter Miami have partnered up for a multi-year partnership. I've been seeing this a lot lately with sports teams. MSC aligned and did a partnership with Madison Square Garden and the Knicks. And now Royal signs with the new Lionel Messi Inter Miami team. It makes sense. They're down in Miami. It's a good partnership. That should be a lot of fun. Maybe you'll see Leo Messi on a cruise ship and his Navy SEAL protector that he has with him. Next up, Carnival Cruise Line is testing out reusable liquor bottles. It's pretty cool. They're starting with Bacardi. They're going to see if they can use these reusable bottles instead of wasting glass every cruise. I am a little suspect of this. It's the old bar trick of watering down, which they could do anyway, I'm sure. But in a reusable bottle, you have no idea. But it is Bacardi. They're going to start testing it out with. It's cool if it works. It's great. It's way less glass waste. Although I don't know how. Obviously, if they're just taking it from a glass bottle and dumping it in there and then throwing that glass bottle away, it's the same thing. But they're partnering with an eco-friendly company that's doing it, so I'm assuming that's not what's going to happen there. So I'm eager to see what that happens. Just another step in the right direction for these cruise lines to be a little more eco-friendly than they've been in the past. Next up, let's talk about something that people are a little heated about. Celebrity has taken the tips out of the all-included package. It used to be Wi-Fi, gratuities, and your drink package. They have now taken the gratuities out, and you have to pay them separately. It will only include the drink package and Wi-Fi. Interesting. I'm not sure. Again, everyone I think knows how I feel about tips. I feel like the cruise line should pay their employees what they should be paid. If that raises the cost of a cruise, which I can't imagine they can go up much more at this point, I'm happy to pay whatever it is so that people make a livable wage. And then I'm happy to tip for really good service. Now, I will continue to tip and do what we're supposed to do now and pay my tips and tip in above and beyond that. But it's just going to continue down this path, being controversial, especially with cruise pricing really going up and going up and going up and nickel and diming. So I know people are heated about that, just like they were about the Princess changes a few months ago. With all the crazy hurricanes and storms, Disney Treasure has pushed their reveal back to September 5th. So that will be coming up just in 2 days. Check that out. That should be really fun. Talk about expensive cruises. Disney is here for it. Australia, in some really interesting news. I forgot that Australia still had COVID protocols going on. Australia is now the last of the countries to remove all COVID protocols for cruising, which is interesting, especially with the big uptick in cases here and everywhere else. I think it's just going to be something that we go through, just like the flu and everything else. I don't think there's much you could do about it other than, wash your hands and try to be clean. And if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. Whatever works for you. Next up in news, Carnival has announced Celebration Key, K-E-Y, so there's no confusion between K and Key. They are going to be opening up this Celebration Key in the Grand Bahamas. It will be their next private island location. It's going to be able to host 2 million cruise passengers a year, which is amazing. And they're going to really try to highlight local Bahamian culture, as well as have fun things and beaches and different things. They haven't announced all the particulars yet. It opens July of 2025, so it's still almost 2 years off. So I'm not sure if this is going to completely try to rival Perfect Day, or if it's going to be more like Amber Cove or more like Labadee or any of those, where it's mostly a beach resort with some different things. But we will find out shortly as more information comes out. That is all of our fun cruise news catch up for the week. There were a few other things that happened. Obviously, the tropical storms and hurricanes, all that has passed for now. There will be more storms. Of course, hopefully everyone is safe and has returned home. I saw Tony from La Lita Loca got stuck out a few extra hours in Tampa. Hopefully, I watched the video from the studio, so it looks like everything is A-okay and safe with their home and their car and everything, and they had a good time on their cruise. So that's a positive. And that's it for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will, again, be out with a brand new cruise video every single day. We go live Wednesday evenings at 7 Eastern time. 7, right? Yep. Come join us, and thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye.